everybody, Marchalika here, and today I'm going to be talking about my hopes and concerns about the future competitive game mode for TF2. So first of all, just have some scout gameplay in the background while I'm talking about this, because this is a post-commentary, I guess. So let's get right into it. The first thing I'm really worried about is how Valve says they're going to look at which weapons are banned a lot and then try to balance them from there. But I don't know how the ban system is really going to work though, because if it's like the MOBA ban stuff where you just go into the game and then before you can pick your stuff, you gotta choose which things that can't be picked. So it's like banning a champion or something, except you're banning weapons. So the issue is, like the Degreaser, people generally agree that it's just better than the flamethrower because it lets the pyro do two of his most important things like very quickly and interchangeably, which is like air blasting and spy checking. So if they keep banning that, I don't know how Valve's gonna like work around that, because they can't just balance the Degreaser all of a sudden. It's in a pretty good spot, I think. Yeah, and also a Pic Band thing like this, I don't think it would really work for the weapons in TF2, because as many as they are, they just aren't enough to cover like every single role. So in other Pic Band situations, say if you wanted a high damage dealer, there isn't only like one high damage dealer in the class, but if your team wanted someone that could blast down sentries and the other team didn't want that to happen, well then they take out the direct hit and then you lose that ability completely. This actually wouldn't be too big of a problem now that I think about it if they only let you ban a couple weapons for the entire enemy team. So if you ban like 5 weapons for all 9 classes, you can either target like a certain class if you really wanted to hate on them, or try to make a nice even spread with against weapons you're comfortable like fighting against. So if you don't want to play against the direct hit soldier, you don't have to, but then you also have to ban the Degreaser or something else as well. So it just would have another layer of strategy and fun to the game. But I just hope they don't make it like CSGO, where you have to buy the goddamn weapon before the match. I'm not saying that's a bad system, but just don't put it in TF2, okay? Like, cause everybody start out with like only their melee weapon. It just wouldn't work. So yeah. But otherwise, I think this would be a really good step forward for TF2, because I've never done anything competitive because I'm too wimpy to go and like actually try to find the team. So knowing that there's just a way I can click and then hop in a game with maybe some of my friends and do it like competitively other than just pubbing, then that's really exciting. Speaking of competitive matchmaking, I feel like the gunmetal update is a really good update to help people step in to competitive, because it's easier to use the invisibility watch with a little bit of damage resistance while you're invisible, and not so many people can rely on dead ringer, which doesn't work too well if people are communicating on the other team anyway. And also how like engineer sentries have been overall nerfed and they're just weaker to everything. Like, some people think this is like really bad, but it has people focus more on sentry placement rather than just the brute force of the sentry, and this way like newer teams can't get completely locked down by a sentry too quickly. So that's just my thoughts. I don't know how it's actually going to turn out though. And also just thoughts on this update overall. Um, I did get one of the crates and I unboxed, and I got like I think one of the worst things I could have gotten, so that wasn't too fun. But other than that, everything's been going pretty good. I don't know how I feel about the unusual weapons. They're a little bit underwhelming. I thought they would kind of be like the Halloween spell type effects, except they're on all the time. But I saw like an unusual flamethrower, and it kind of just had a little glowy thing around it, so who knows. Hopefully I can get one of them though, because I'm not saying I don't want one. I'm just saying I'm a little bit underwhelmed. But yeah, this update has been really, really fun to play so far, and hopefully everybody can, like, as many people as they can at least, can try to pick up the ticket. I know not everybody is like financially capable, but it was, it's something, I don't regret buying it, is what I'm trying to say. That was very clunky and bad, but yeah, I think that's just gonna about wrap up this video. I'll have a clip of me unboxing the crate, and I'll see you all in the next video.